In this video, we will see how to drop PostgreSQL database. So let's start. This is my PG admin console. Here you can see I have connected to the default database, which is Postgres, and I'm not going to drop this database. I will create new database for just testing purpose and will drop that. Okay. So here I prepared one document and I will keep this document in the video description. Okay. So first what we will do, we will check how many databases are there in currently, right? So we will check the list of databases which are available. So this query, you can check it and try to run it. If you see here, we have default Postgres database, we have template 1, template 0. So these are the default databases. I have not created these databases. Okay. So what we'll do now, I will create one database HR. So to create database, you need to just execute this command here, create database HR. Okay, and it will create HR database for us. So see, database is already created. Now the question is where you can see this database. So first option is just run this query again. So you have the list of databases again, and you can check in that list. See, HR database is already created, right? Who is the owner? Postgres. So it picked up the default templated because we did not specify anything anything manually. Okay. Now the other option here, if you see here this data this server, and if you refresh it and go back again, if you see HR database is already there. Now we have Postgres and HR database, correct? And we will connect this HR database now. Okay. So I have one session of Postgres database which I connected. Now another session I will try to connect this HR database. Okay. So here also I'll put my password. So now I have two sessions. One I connected to the Postgres, which is default, and one is we have recently created. Okay, this is HR database. Now we will see how we can drop this database. Okay, so drop database, normally you don't need to be connected it. If you are connected this database, you can't drop it. Okay, so let me show you. If I drop this database using this Postgres session, like drop different session, then it will allow to drop. But if I connected this database to HR itself, it will not allow to drop. Let me try drop database HR. See, can it drop the currently open database? So this is the one scenario. You must connect to the different database, then only you can drop. You can't drop currently connected database. Okay, we have scenario. Okay, so this is the scenario I was just and try dropping and non-existent. For example, your database is not available and you are trying to drop that. Correct. So what error you will get, I will tell you. This is the database HR1 which is not available currently. If you try to drop any database which is not exist, then you will get this error, database HR1 does not exist. Okay, so this is the common scenario because there's not much while dropping the database. And other is use if exists to avoid error. For example, you know that you don't want any error, like if exist, what condition we place, only drop database if that exists. Okay, so we'll execute this database. Your query simply says database HR does not exist, skipping database drop, query written successfully. Okay, something like that you can mention in the condition. Now what we'll do, I will take another session of this HR database. Okay, it will ask for the password. So I have put it my password. So now I have two sessions of HR database. All right. So what I am trying to say you here, if I have multiple sessions and I am trying to drop that database using one of the session, it will not allow us. Okay. See, I have two sessions. So if I connected to this session and I am trying to drop this database HR, it will not allow. Cannot drop date and drop the currently open database. It will not allow us. Okay. So now what we'll do, what as in previous initially what I say, you must not connect to the database. So let's check who's connected to the database. Okay, let's check HR database who's connected. See, I'm checking this from Postgres database. Okay, if you see here, you can see session HR database Postgres is connected, two sessions are there, correct? So now what we'll do, drop the database forcefully, terminate the connections. There's an option to drop the database forcefully, or I will tell you this option also, drop database HR. It will work from here as well. Okay, let's check if it will work or not. It will, simply you can drop like this, drop database. Okay, it will see what we will get. Waiting for the queries to be completed. Error, database HR is being accessed by other user. There are two other sessions using the database. detail there are two other sessions, correct? Means this session is already exists, so we can't drop this database, correct? So let me close the session here. From here, so I stopped my session, that session. Okay, let me try to drop it. It will, I hope it will allow to drop. Okay, see, still it is saying the database is being accessed by other database. So let's forcefully terminate those sessions. Okay, let's drop like this: drop database hr with force. Okay, we will try to drop forcefully. See, database dropped successfully. Okay, in that scenario, we use with force. If any session is, which is causing the issue while dropping, so you can use that. Okay, now let me check it again. If any database is there with the name of HR, just select. See, there is no HR database. Correct. So this is the simplest thing. Like how to drop PostgreSQL database. We have multiple scenarios. So when you actually work on the database, you will come to know. I hope you get the clear picture now. Thanks for watching.